Guess who's at it again? Guess who's at it again? Trying to always spin the narrative, man. You can't believe everything Roland Martin tells you because everything he tells you isn't true. Now, on this video, he says HBCUs are at risk of being shut down after Mississippi Senate proposes shocking cost-cutting bill. Now, he want to make it seem like the HBCUs are under attack. That's what he want to make you believe because you know how he is, right? He always want to make you think that is something about the fact that these are black colleges that you're under attack. Let me tell you something. I'm a straight up advocate, but one thing I'm not going to do is mislead my people, bro. That's one thing you're not going to do. You're not going to mislead the people, bro. And I'm starting to realize that this is how he get his coins. This is how he get his support. This is how he gets his bread. By spinning narratives. Now, I am a student of truth, first and foremost. Okay? I'm a student of truth. So what we're going to do, we're going to dissect his whole stuff. We're going to dissect Roland Martin's whole get down. And I'm going to prove to you what's really going on here. And I'm going to prove to you that this diversity stuff is full of nonsense. It's full of nonsense because guess where all the HBCUs happen to be? In Republican states. Right? Now you would think that the Democratic Party, that all of the Democratic states would have more HBCUs. Why don't you have HBCUs? Did you know that California only has one HBCU? And this is supposed to be the most diverse state in America. And they only have one HBCU here. See, this is what I tell you about multicolorism. This is what I tell you about the delusion of inclusion. You're included into nothing. You don't have anything. You have more as a black person in America. You have more inside of a Republican state. You have more. My cousins and family members have more. They own houses, they own land, they own property, they own stores, they own businesses. More than the ones I have here in California. And all of my cousins that are in the state of California are all struggling right now. Struggling inside of a so-called diversity state. And they only have one HBCU. You would think since California loves to talk about how they love black people and how much the Democratic Party says they love black people, wouldn't you think that there would be more HBCUs inside of Democratic states? See, I came to destroy your stuff today, Roland Martin. And they talking about Roland Martin should debate me or I should debate Roland Martin. First of all, Roland Martin don't know me from a can of paint. And I'm pretty sure I'm not important to him. And I'm not trying to be. But only thing I want to do is just reveal that he be full of it sometimes. He be feeling himself. And he be spinning narratives. And I just don't like people that spin narratives, bro. No matter who you is. Now let's go into this right here. Let me bring up the truth here. And we're going to go to a couple of questionnaires and stuff like that. We're going to look at some things I want you to pay attention to. I want you to pay attention to these things, right? Okay. For we can get a good idea what's going on. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you a list of a bunch of schools and colleges that shut down that are not even HBCUs. Okay? See, but Roland Martin won't make no video about these non-HBCUs that are being shut down too. He want to make you think that is just an attack. It's just an attack on HBCUs. This is crazy because we know after the pandemic happened, all kinds of colleges and schools were subject to shut down. The economy is doing bad right now. And like they say, we all know that when America catches the flu, when America catches the cold, black people catch the flu. Okay? That much I will give you. Okay? Now listen. Right here, it says how many colleges will close by the year 2030. By 2030, 449 colleges are expected to see a 25% decline in enrollment. And 182 colleges are expected to see a 50% decline, according to an EAB analyst of federal enrollment data. So it is not just HBCUs that are being threatened here. And this is what Roland Martin wants you to think, that we're just under attack, and it's just not true. Because you got to understand, before anything, I am a student of truth. Bottom line. Now let's go to this one right here. Okay. We already read that one. Okay, let's go. We'll read this one too. How many colleges will close? 2000. Okay, we already did that. At least 48 public nonprofit colleges have closed. That's okay. That's how many have closed. How many colleges are closing versus the ones that might close? Okay. So we have over 449 colleges that are expected to close. And over here we have at least 48 public or nonprofit colleges have already closed, merged, or announced closure or mergers since March 2020. You know what I'm saying? Campus closures peaked in the years leading up to the pandemic, driving by private or profit colleges closures. Nearly 80% of colleges closed between 2004 and 2020 were for-profit schools. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. But he's not going to tell you, Roland Martin is not going to tell you that it's not just happening to HBCUs. Colleges are being closed. This been going on since from the year of 2004 to 2020. And we all know everything got worse under the pandemic. I'm just here to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna bust this stuff wide open. I'm tired of Roland Martin spinning narratives, and then he get us all in our emotions, and then black people start making decisions based on emotions instead of facts. And that's not a good thing to do. You know what I mean? That's why I always tell us we have to play chess and not checkers. Now check this out. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. I think let's go to the next one coming up here. Okay, we're just gonna go to the next one over here. Okay. Okay. Now let's go to why HBCUs are struggling. HBCUs are chronically underfunded due to largely to state under investments, lower alumni contributions, and lower black incomes and wealth. Okay? So us being less wealthy, there's less money to put into the HBCUs because we do not have the wealth, you know what I'm saying, of a lot of, you know what I'm saying, different people in this country. Now, so the reason why we're underfunded is because of our own contributions, you know what I'm saying, and the fact that we are lacking in wealth. That's why, you know what I'm saying, a lot of this stuff is going down. So we need to get our wealth together. We need to get our money together, and we need to do more investing into black colleges. That's what we got to do. We have to get out here and make things happen. Okay? Now, let me see. Now, Now, this is what really going to kick Roland Martin in the face because he wants you to act like the world is coming to an end. See, this is the thing I don't like about Roland Martin because he'll feed you a bunch of nonsense and have you all in your emotions and have you thinking the world is about to end, right? He have you thinking that everything is going to come to an end. We're under attack and they're just going to shut down all the black colleges. And oh my God, let me tell you something. It's the Republicans. It's the Republicans that are doing this. Listen, check this out right here. How many black colleges have closed? This is the question, right? There are 107 colleges in the United States that are identified by the U.S. Department of Education as historically black colleges and universities, HBCUs. Of those 107, 3 are currently closed. Out of 107 historically black colleges, only 3 have closed so far. But if you listen to Roland Martin, he have you believing that the world is about to come to an end. And this is what I'm telling you. It's not good for us to be emotional. You know what I mean? I gotta see. I'm the kind of person that knows I know how I have to navigate. And you don't navigate through your emotions. And that's just the Democratic Party. They get us emotional. We vote and we don't get anything. They're playing with our emotions. And that's what the Democratic Party do. Because I don't believe that they really have our best interests at hand. I really don't believe that. So I believe that they're playing the role of a friend. You know what I'm saying? Just like Brother Malcolm said, the liberal is the worstest thing on the planet because they will play in your face, act like they're your friends, and then stab you when you have your back turned. These are facts. And if you read the history of the Democratic Party, they will smile in your face, shake your hand, and they have always stabbed black people in the back. Okay? Now, listen, let's go on. We're going to bring this to a closure. You know what I'm saying? Let me read some more stuff that I've been reading here. Okay, now, this is what we're really going to, we're going to end it right here. Like I said, you would think that since these colleges, you know what I'm saying, are HBCUs, and since the Democratic Party claimed to be the political party for black people, right? Black people's choice. Oh, we love us some Democrats. We've been voting Democrat for the last 50, 60 years. Oh, we love the Democratic Party. Oh, we love the Democratic Party, right? Now, this is really going to hit you hard. Is when you come to realize that, don't you notice that all the HBCUs are inside of Republican states? Now go around and look at all of the Democratic states and you tell me how many HBCUs they have. You would think that if the Democratic Party loved black people so much, the state of California would have 100 HBCUs in it. But guess what? It only has 1. The most diverse state that I live in, so-called we love black people, so-called racial unity, so-called, you know what I'm saying? What they call it? Real democracy for black people. We only have 1 HBCU? Are you serious? Why are all the HBCUs in the South? Why are all the HBCUs are in Republican states? Are you telling me that these racist Republicans has given us more than the people in the North? So you telling me that all of these so-called racist Republican states have more HBCUs, more historical black colleges than the states that belong to the Democratic Party? Now, this doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense. Because if they were so racist, then why they got more opportunities for black people? It doesn't make no sense. It's not adding up. But let's go ahead and read this last little thing right here. And I hope you can see it on your screen. But it says, what states have 7 HBCUs? These are states that have 7 HBCUs. And the state of California only has 1. The most diverse state, the most black loving claiming state there is, right? The Democratic stronghold, the most democratic state in the history of the existence of man, right? If you would say out of all the democratic states, what is the hub? The main hub is California. The main hub is the state of California, which has always been a democratic state for as long as I can live, and longer than I lived, way before I was born. Has always been known to be a democratic state. And they only have 1 HBCU. They only have 1 college for you black people. They only have 1 college for you. Now let's go to these so-called racist Republican states, and let's see how many HBCUs they have. See, Roland Martin, you're going to get cut up today. I'm shutting you down. That's it. Enough is enough. It's time to shut you down, okay? Because you want to spin a narrative, get everybody all hyped up, and make it think that it's World War III and we're under attack. And that's not even the case. Because you start to realize that there's more HBCUs inside of Republican states than there are Democratic states. That's why I say you being bamboozled and hoodwinked, black people, when you're messing with these Democrats. They fooling you, okay? You are being fooled. Do you get that? Okay? You're being fooled. Now let's read this right here and we're going to be done with Mr. Roland Martin, aka the narrative spinner. Here we go. What state has 7 HBCUs? Where are the HBCUs located in the United States? Now think these. Now where are these black colleges? Where are all these historical black colleges are at? Where are they located? Are they located in Democratic states? They should, huh? You know what I'm saying? You would think, since the Democratic Party, you know what I'm saying, main voting block is black people. You would think they would have all kinds of things for black people. Cotton candy, caramel, popcorn. You know what I mean? You would think they would have all of these things for us, for black people, since we are the #1 voting block. And the only thing they can give us is 1 HBCU in the state of California. Well, let's see how many of these racist Republican states, man, that can't stand black people. Let's see how many colleges they gave to black people. Alabama has 14. North Carolina has 10. Georgia has 9. Texas has 9. South Carolina has 8. Louisiana has 7, Mississippi has 6, and Tennessee has 6 HBCU colleges. Now, black people will look over here and look at all these states, and you will say, oh, these states are also racist. These are Republican states. Oh, we're not going to vote for the Republicans. We're not going to vote for the people that has given us all of these HBCUs. We're not going to vote for all of these people that are giving us these historical black colleges. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, black people. You're being hoodwinked. You're being bamboozled. You're being led astray. They are fooling you. These Democrats are fooling you, black people. The Republican states have done more for you. Period. Historically. That's just the way it is. Deal with it. Live with it. Okay? They fought for your liberation. Democrats didn't. They tried to keep you in your current condition. Just like they're keeping us in our current condition now. They're just doing it in a slick way. They give us low housing, which is nothing but war zones. They gave us the 3-strike law. They gave us the is it 1994 crime bill. So historically, they're still doing us wrong. They're just doing it in a slick way, right in your face with a smile, with a knife behind their back. And they want you to believe that all the Republican states, all the Republicans in general just hate you so much. But they hate you so much that they gave you over 70 to 60 black historical colleges. And probably even more than that. Close to about 80. Close to about 90. Tell you the truth. Because I think there's 107. And I guarantee you that at least 80, 90% of those HBCUs are in Republican states. These are facts. In the state of California, there's only one HBCU. Are you kidding me? The black loving state, the diverse state, the racial equality state only has one HBCU. Stop playing with me. And then you want to say something's wrong with me? I'd rather vote for the people that has given us all of this stuff. I'd rather vote for Alabama. They gave us 14 HBCUs. I'd rather vote for North Carolina. They gave us 10. Georgia gave us 9. Texas gave us 9. South Carolina gave us 8. Louisiana gave us 7. Mississippi gave us 6. Tennessee, boy, y'all killing me. Tennessee gave us 6. Wouldn't you rather vote for the Republicans that have given you more and have given you way more opportunities? Only thing the Democrats has given you is low housing and welfare. That's all they have given you, black people. Okay? Because my cousins and family members that are living inside Republican states are doing 10 times better than the ones that are living in California. Make it make sense. I dare you to. I dare you to. And all those that follow Roland Martin and his rhetoric. Now you know the truth because I broke it all the way down for you. You can't deny the truth. You can't deny the truth. And remember, only the truth will set you free.